Nearly 250 people celebrated the immigrant family at the 3rd annual Thanksgiving celebration.
This luncheon was coordinated by MIRA, the Massachusetts Immigrant Refugee Advocacy Coalition.
MIRA works to advocate for the rights and opportunities of immigrants and refugees.
Today is a moment where we take the time to celebrate immigrant family and the immigrant family's contribution to America, to their society, and to the Commonwealth.
I remember the days when I was undocumented. It was very, very hard. I eventually became a permanent resident in 1995. I went on to the University of Massachusetts to earn a BA in political science and a minor in history. For that, I'm very, very grateful.
Me and my family moved here last September, so it's been almost 14 months right now. It was a very long and very complicated process for us to move here. We first applied for the status, for the refugee status in 1998, and there were about 15 people applying together. There were a couple families. But after like 4 years, they called only for my grandma. And we were told that it's gonna take us about 4 or 6 months to come here after her. But when she moved, they closed our case, and we found out about it only like half a year after. So we had to apply again. It took us about 2 years before we got called for the interview. And it took us about 2 years and a half after the interview before we got our documents ready. By that time, our grandmother died here. She died 1 year before we came here. She had a cancer. And I'm very grateful and very thankful for everybody who helped us, who helped my family. And I'm very proud that I'm taking a part in this process too.
I'm doing this one more time for my son. He was born with toxoplasmosis, which is a virus from a cat. He's lost his vision, and he has a history of seizures. His treatment is very expensive, and I could afford to do it in Brazil. So I came here to work, and I've been working here since then. And with my own work, I've been able to take care of my son, because I started my process of legalization about 5 years ago, or actually more than 5 years ago. And because of the reason that I came here, I was denied. Because of my son, they denied my case. But I wanted to thank God to give me strength to work, give me help to work, and thank you for this country that let me work in here. And if I have to wish something, I wish to be able to stay and work, raise my son, and be with my family. I'm sorry. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you.
You see, when I think about the United States, I think about the vast resources that exist in this country. I think about our obligation as a society to ensure that every single person that is without has an opportunity. And we'll continue to fight in your name, Sandra, in your son's name. We'll continue to ensure that opportunities exist, that there's care available for those who are ill. We hope that when we do this again next year, the 4th year, we said this was a record-breaking event, that perhaps we're flowing out of the hallways, that we continue to show that we're unified in this effort. You're beautiful. You have committed to this. And I thank you for breaking bread with us this afternoon. Thank you for listening to us. Ali?
And I want to close with this, is that over the last 6 months, we've talked a lot about politics, right? Does everybody now know who the new governor is going to be? think that's a good thing. So we have a new governor who's going to be open-minded, who's going to treat us fairly, treat the community fairly. But we're still responsible as a community to educate our city councilors, our legislators, and the governor every single day. Because what is now clear is that it's not just an immigrant community in Massachusetts. It is an immigrant constituency in Massachusetts. And the community votes. It's going to tell legislators what the opportunities are, what the challenges are, and we are going to make sure that the pro-immigrant elected officials that we support act pro-immigrant. And many, many do. Many of our friends who came today are leaders in that effort, and I want to thank them for that. And I want to ask you to join me in making sure that everybody in this building becomes pro-immigrant. So, happy Thanksgiving, happy holidays, and we'll see you all soon.